Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It's a promising position. And that's not going to reach. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Lahm does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Played out to the left flank. Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Perisic. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. Messi. Can he get it through? Ball swung in. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. And here's Batistuta, and he's surging through, and Batistuta! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Safi Sali. Inter Milan finding their passes. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torreira. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Beckham. Lovely. Oh, shooting chance! That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta. Now it's goal. And the shot! And it's a goal! And Australia are in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
And he shoots! And he welcomes it in. Torreira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Beckham. Now the delivery. And that's an excellent interception. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Plenty. Real chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have...
Tries a shot! That's got him rattled. Ribery. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A very special birthday.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. He's on it. Can he get it? He's having a shot! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
They've got to throw in. And it's Torreira. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. And the cross comes in. Vitinha spread it left. Saka.
Inter have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. It's a good run down the right. And Torreira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Perisic. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely spread. That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
In by Saka. And that has sent him sprawling. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Passing nice and neat. And it's Perisic. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vitinha. And he's gone searching crossfield. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Pulls out once more.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Probing pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chooses to go back.
And
the shot! Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Looking to play him in. Messi. Shot at goal! And he's heaved it away. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling. Safi Salih. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. Safi Salih. He's gone for goal! Played into the box. And he's cut it out. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Sabinho. Forlan. Forlan gets flagged offside. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Ball is over the line. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So we're still where we started right now. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Perisic. Safi Salih. Now it's Perisic. He's got away. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Perisic has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Bullish header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Ribery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Probing pass. Tries to play it for... Tries a shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rodri looks to get on the end of this. And here's Perisic, and he's managed to get free. Tries to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rodri.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a cute ball. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Perisic. And this is Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Incoming to terrific header. And he hits the net. Inter are back in business. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's a throw-in. Cross to the back post. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alexander-Arnold. Now there's a fine ball. Perisic. It's a mighty effort. And he's gone looking for safety. Perisic gets into some space. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Upamecano. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, important interception. Perisic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Ribery. And the shot! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri. Saka gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ribery. Distributed tidily. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ribery crosses it in. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's Rooney! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's chosen to go back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Rooney. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Always onto this. And this is Forlan. Given the time to pick a pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that was vital. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Gabriel. Rooney might just make this.
Number 23.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. I think we're just about done here. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he was alert to it. Out to the left it goes. Messi. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He is through here. And it's he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely spread. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Passes short and sharp. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Flings it across. Maldini clears it away. Drogba. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? Oh, tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Perisic. Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. It's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Dumfries. Dumfries tries making a foray down the right. Little pass back. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vitinha. And he's surging, and the shot! Goal! Inter! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Dixon. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Conte. Drogba. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Bruyne. Now it's Drogba. He's in a great position here, and he was quick to react.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Kimmich played out to the right. Perisic receives it in a wide position. Maldini with the clearance. And he's cut it out.
Safi Salih really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dumfries. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Forlan looking to get on the end of this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Inter Milan... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to... Just the goalkeeper to beat. A chance, surely! De Bruyne. Dumfries. Threads one in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Perisic. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Perisic. And he's managed to get free. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Dumfries. Now it's Forlan. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Forlan. Now it's Drogba. He's shifted it to the flank. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This their second corner of the game. Chance for a shot! And one more try! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Forlan. Vitinha. Saka. And it's Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well read, nice interception. That could spell trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. He's through and all alone. And he shoots. It's in. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Drogba. Spread neatly.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a good-looking delivery. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! There it is! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Real chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's a really well-measured ball. Crossed into the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Who saw this coming? Inter Milan certainly weren't expecting this. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is...
Vitinha! No, not the best of headers.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's delightful. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a good run down the left. He's taking on the lot of them. Engages and forces him off the ball. No way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Good ball, good take. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. They've got up face to face with the keeper. And the finish! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's Kimmich. Vitinha. Safi Sali. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And it's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Perisic tries to play it through. Perisic looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of it? And a shot! Oh, he's been caught now, and again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the...
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's lost his man. Big chance!
Safi Sali really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Now this could be a chance. Messi, Perisic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Perisic could try cutting inside here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's the chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Safi Sali, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. He has found the way. Tries a shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid, chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Plenty to aim at here, and he was alert to it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. In with the challenge. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Now it's David, looking for the run. David! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Perisic. And here's the chance to counter. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows.
Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's burst through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gabriel. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks up he goes! Goal! Inter! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Ribery in acres of space out wide. Real chance! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Odegaard. He has found the way through. It's a promising position. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Perisic. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Ruben Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Perisic does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Neves. Now it's David. And it's been played through. Ribery. Shifted it to the flank. Safi Salih looking understandably energised after his goal. Played into space out wide. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good alertness. But that has not gone well. And it's Ribery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Ruben Neves picks it up from the goal kick. 5 minutes till the break. It's come to nothing. Can he get it through? No, no way through there. Perisic. Ribery. Messi. And he's on his way! Chance for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Odegaard. Looking for options for... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And right on half-time, that is telling! And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Ribery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha, that is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. David! Ribery. Vitinha. Knocks it into space. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. There's no flag. He's got all. They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Safisali.
spettatori.
Now, can they get him away? Perisic. Now it's Messi. To Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread out to the left. Vitinha. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Foden coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? No mistake! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid get themselves back. That could spell trouble. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Decent chance! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Numero 8.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Messi. He's got away. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Corner number 2 then. Messi. The most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Messi! That is decidedly lacking. Foden. Oh, well measured. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Ribery. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played. Foden receives it in a good position here. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Foden, looking to play him in.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Great vision. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Nicked it back promptly. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Vitinha. Mings cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And time is up. Inter Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when...
Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start? Or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
Shoots! Goal! Poland! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bale puts them all in. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Perisic. That has been slung wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bale receives it in a wide position. Ribery. Vitinha for Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Thuram. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vitinha. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has been cut short. Kimmich cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Eto'o. Oh, good spread. Bale. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ball's gone out of play. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. No, again there's no way through. He's tried one! Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vitinha. Wriggles his way through. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a half-decent try. Poland have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf gets a foot in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitinha. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gabriel, not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. And here's Eto'o. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for a runner. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Can he get it through? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Safi Sali. And it's Vitinha. And here's Ribéry. He's away. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass isn't the best. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Khan claims it, safe hands. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's played through for him. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Poland are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that has put paid to that. Now who's going to be first to this? Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Perisic.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That ended up in no man's land. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ribéry is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Gullit does well to get it back. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. That's good play. Pull it. Oh, cracking ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Poland can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting.
Eto'o! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. He's in plenty of space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He might be in here. Out to the left it goes. This one, oh, shooting chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Number 1.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
Takes a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Son. He's having a go! No, got right underneath it.
Son Heung-min most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Number 45.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Osimhen. Seedorf is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There will be 5 minutes added
Oh,
time.
smashing header! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Poland got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's Son Heung-min! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Eto'o is on his own. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in. Good read, needed to be. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rooney. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Perisic. And this is Rooney. Here's shot, surely! Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. And he's onside. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Perisic is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to belt it away. Owen. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Roberto Carlos. Van Nistelrooy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Missed by a fraction. Caceres picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that's well spotted. Khan sends that a long way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he plays one through.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's Rooney! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Perisic. Now it's Rooney. Perisic. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh no, this... Owen! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got away. Up he goes! just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss...
Foden! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and cut. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Vitinha played out to the left flank. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? Adams with a definite foul there. And the keeper can swallow it up.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. That gets things going for the second half. Inter Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nicked it back promptly. Foden! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vitinha. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Perisic. Perisic delivers. Big header! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's lost. Great chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cambio di giocatori.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Long ball upfield. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Cafu has crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Foden. Oh, good read. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi receives it in a wide position. Shoots! Oh, that's another chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now it's Neymar. Forlan. Now it's Schneider. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitute. It's Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Lofted in. Caceres gets it away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19.
Corner number 2 then.
Viene sostituito con il numero 5.
Caceres clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yamal looking for the run. And it's going to be another one. Inter Milan have their third corner. Cafu is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. He's away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who takes a shot! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's a promising position. Here it is, crossed in. And it's hoisted clear. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He rises! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has left him in a heap. Kimmich. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Forlan. And it's Forlan. Decent chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ribery. Out to the right. Now it's Perisic. He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good run down the left. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Kulusevski. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kulusevski. And this is Batistuta. Goes looking wide. Elects to cross. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Caceres picks it up from the goal kick. Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vitinha. He was under real pressure there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mohamed Salah. It's Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. Iniesta. Oh, it's Batistuta. He could be in here. Big chance, real chance! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, important interception. Shoots! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kulusevski. Iniesta. That's Vieira. Kulusevski. He's found a way through, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Chouameni. And here's Kulusevski. Well, that has not gone well. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ribery. And that interception was most necessary. Vieira. Now here's the delivery. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Now it's Perisic. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Little pass back, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Iniesta. This looks promising. And it's Iniesta. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. Bastoni. Perisic gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Salah. Vieira. Mohamed Salah. And it's Kulusevski. Now, can they get him away? That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Goes long and straight. Now it's Kulusevski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret.
Big chance! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chouameni.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Here's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kulusevski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. Perisic looking to get on the end of this. Chouameni. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good strength. Half an hour gone in the second half. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. In comes the corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into space out wide. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted, he's got tall. And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Messi receives it in a wide position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is... He's had a shot! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale. Ambitious ball here. Foden. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately...